Hi everyone, this is Meena Vijay Pense and let's see what the first week of November 2020 has in store for the sun sign Capricorn. For the Capricorns, the first week of November 2020 starts off with a feeling that it is high time and it's excessively high time that you start making the changes in your life that from which you are actually running away from. So, there have been certain things in your life that have required some kind of an improvement, some kind of a change, some kind of a development, but you have actually been avoiding it because you're too comfortable to sit in your nice, comfortable zone. And that is also the reason why people might actually think that you're not moving on, you're not progressing. So, make the most use of the first week of November 2020 to actually sit down with your own self honestly and contemplate about the changes which are actually necessary and important for you to get going on with your life. They could be in any areas of your life, but those changes are absolutely necessary. You're running away from them, you're shying away from them because you're much more comfortable in your comfort zone. But if you want to achieve something in life, you actually have to shake yourself out of your own comfort zone all by yourself. And this is the major message that the cards have for the Capricornians for the first week of November 2020. Moving on to the workspace, there are chances that you might have put in all your hard work, all your sweat and your blood and your tears at your workspace, and yet you might have actually realized that your own people have turned against you. Let's say everybody knew that you deserved that appraisal or that promotion, but you actually did not get it, and someone who is comparatively not that great has actually got all the appreciation. Now, this might actually bring you down immensely, understandably, making you feel that probably you are targeted, probably your work is not appreciated, and you might feel very, very sad. But the cards ask you to not actually take it to your heart. What is not seen for the first time or the second time or the second time or the third time is not necessarily going to be unseen forever. So, if you have faith and belief in yourself, your work eventually one day will be noticed by everyone. But whether noticed or not noticed, it is for you to validate yourself first. So the cards ask you to get over this disappointment throughout the first week of November 2020. Moving on to the areas of finances, you should be very careful while communicating with people in matters of finance. There are chances that someone who is very close to you, or someone, your best friend, or someone whom you're really fond of, is going to be in need of a financial help for the first week of November. And probably this is going to be a week where you want to, but you will not be able to help the person financially, and that is going to create a little bit of a discord in the relationship between you and the person. So though your personal finances are very nice, finances could be the reason why you might actually come into a tight spot. If a friend asks you for some kind of a financial favor and you probably do not want to help him, or let's say you're not in a position to help the person in the capacity that the person expects from you. So be very careful, especially when you're refusing to help someone for the first week of November 2020 on financial terms. Moving on to the area of relationships. For this week of November 2020, you are going to be in your own la-la land when it comes to relationship, which means for the first time after a very long time, you might actually feel that the needs of the other person are not important in the relationship and you are more important in the relationship. Due to which what will happen is there is a tendency that you might tend to not pay attention to the little needs and wants in the relationship of the other person, and you might be too busy nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, even not bothering to notice what is actually required in your house or for the people or their expectation and needs and wants. You're just simply going to turn a deaf ear and a blind eye. So see to it that you don't do that. Yes, self-love is very important, but at the same point of time, being a little bit attentive to the needs and wants of the other person in the relationship or within the family is equally important. So see to it that you create a balance between you and the other person in the relationship. When it comes to matters of health, your health is actually very, very nice. What is not good in your health is the utter lack of discipline. So for the Capricornians, if you really, really want to put back the discipline and the hard work and the determination towards achieving your health goals, the first week of November 2020 is exactly the period where you can turn the entire situation around. Just shake off that laziness and that uncomfortable habits of yours, or the old habits of yours which are not exactly positively contributing to your health, and just get up and turn around and become a new self. So this first week of November 2020 is actually going to help you do that. So do all of that and have a very wonderful week ahead.